Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Don't teach a man to fish and you feed yourself. He's a grown man. Fishing's not that hard.
I want my money back. How do I get my quarters?
Oh my God, you are such a sore loser.
I am not a sore loser. It's just that I prefer to win, and when I don't, I get furious. Employee!
Fishing relaxes me. It's like yoga, except I still get to kill something. On my deathbed, my final wish is to have my ex-wives rush to my side so I can use my dying breath to tell them both to go to hell one last time. There's only one thing I hate more than lying. Skim milk, which is water that's lying about being milk.
Gin and tonic, please.
Belay that order, Dana. Lagavulin neat. Clear alcohols are for rich women on diets. Crying, acceptable at funerals and the Grand Canyon. Fish, for sport only, not for meat. Fish meat is practically a vegetable. Haircuts, there are 3 acceptable haircuts. High and tight, crew cut, buzz cut. Are the scissors broken in your house, son? Normally, if given a choice between doing something and nothing, I'd choose to do nothing. But I will do something if it helps someone else do nothing. I'd work all night if it meant nothing got done. And I'll have the number 8.
That's a party platter. It serves 12 people.
I know what I'm about, son. I don't like loud noises and people making a fuss. And I especially don't like people celebrating because they know a piece of private information about me. Plus, the whole thing is a scam. Birthdays were invented by Hallmark to sell cards. When people get too chummy with me, I like to call them by the wrong name to let them know I don't really care about them.
Ron, would you like some salad?
Since I am not a rabbit, no, I do not.
Try it. Sounds good for you.
You got it. Delicious. This isn't a steak. Why would you call it that on your menu?
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Just give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Wait. I worry what you just heard was, give me a lot of bacon and eggs. What I said was, give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Do you understand? I also think it's pointless for a human to paint scenes of nature when they could just go outside and stand in it. I'm a simple man. I like pretty dark-haired women and breakfast food. But this stock photo I bought at a framing store isn't real. Today, I got the real thing. A naked Tammy made me breakfast this morning. Oh, I should have taken a picture of it.
Hey! Mommy! You survived, huh?
Indeed, I did.
How were they, really?
Couldn't have been better. We had a wonderful time.
Oh, well, that's good, because my sitter is still out of town. So I really hate to ask you this, but is there any way that you could take him again tomorrow?
No, of course. I'd be delighted.
You're a lifesaver. Thank you. Girls, you want to spend another day with Ron? Yeah!
Ron, none of this is up to code.
Sure it is. It's up to the Swanson code.
There's no drainage, doesn't seem to be any ventilation. You've got hazardous chemicals over here.
Yeah, which only I'm breathing. It's the same liberty that gives me the right to fart in my own car. Are you gonna tell a man that he can't fart in his own car?
On principle, I never say anything that another person is obviously trying to get me to say. My first wedding ceremony took 2 hours because after the priest said, "Repeat after me," I fell silent. So, who broke it? I'm not mad. I just want to know.
I did. I broke it.
No, you didn't. Tom?
Don't look at me. Look at Ben.
What? I didn't break it.
Huh, that's weird. How'd you even know it was broken?
Because it's sitting right in front of us and it's broken.
Suspicious.
No, it's not.
If it matters, probably not, but April was the last one to use it.
Liar, I don't even drink that crap.
Oh, really? Then what were you doing by the coffee cart earlier?
I used the wooden stirrers to push back my cuticles. Everyone knows that, Jerry. Okay, let's not fight. I broke it. Let me pay for it, Ron.
No. Who broke it?
Ron, Don has been awfully quiet.
Really?
Yeah, really.
He's gonna say Don.
I broke it. It burned my hand, so I punched it. I predict 10 minutes from now, they'll be at each other's throats with war paint on their faces and a pig head on a stick. Good. It was getting a little chummy around here. I enjoy government functions like I enjoy getting kicked in the nuggets with a steel-toe boot. But this hotel always serves bacon-wrapped shrimp. That's my #1 favorite food, wrapped around my #3 favorite food. I'd go to a banquet in honor of those Somali pirates if they serve bacon-wrapped shrimp. Excuse me.
And nothing wrong bringing the old me back. The mama know her body sell trophy glass. She worked every
26, 27, 28 violations.
Come on, Brendanowitz, relax. Let me make you a canoe.
Well, I don't need a canoe, Ron. I need you to fix this place up. So, I'll give you 24 hours.
Would you like to sample our vegan bacon? 100% meatless.
Yes, please. Another, please.
Sir, is there a problem?
I'm just making sure no one ever has to eat this.
Speaking of bad reviews, computers are mostly pointless, but that Yelp thing gave me a great idea on how to criticize people and places. I am composing strongly worded letters about things I disapprove of, and I am using the internet to get addresses where I can send them. So far, I've written to a vegetable farm, several European ambassadors, a manufacturer of male cologne, and a non-fat frozen yogurt bar. Dear frozen yogurt, you are the celery of desserts, be ice cream or be nothing. 0 stars. Can I help you?
Yeah, I own Lettuce Eat, the vegan restaurant on Lowell Drive, and I wanted to know why you nailed this letter to my door.
Veganism is the sad result of a morally corrupt mind. Reconsider your life. Because I believe it. Good day.
Carnivores, you're all the same.
I mean, yes, my daughter might think she is old enough to be sexually active with her boyfriend, but I'm sorry, 16, that just seems too young to be on birth control. You know, I was 24 when Gail took my virginity.
What say we just stand here in silence and think of ideas for projects?
Where's the steak?
Oh, there's no steak. That's a healthier option. It's organically grown.
Go.
You okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Can you get us a cold compress or something?
I don't plan to buy anything here. I buy my burger ingredients at Food and Stuff, a discount food outlet equidistant from my home and my work. I came here for the same reason people go to the zoo. Shh. Look at that thing. Nature is amazing.
You okay, Ron?
Just a little tooth pain. I'm fine. Continue.
Okay, each department will be getting blue bins. Do you need to go to the dentist, Ron?
I don't like dentists. Just a second.
Hey!
No, no.
No.
No, 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 no,
What the?
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, everybody. What were we talking about? Recycling?
Every summer, Leslie throws a barbecue to thank the parks and maintenance staff. It's horrifying. Barbecues should be about one thing: good shared meat.
You're right. I am an addict. I've hurt all my friends and family with my addiction. I will accept this gift of rehabilitation.
I'm proud of you, but also a bit fearful that we're verging on what I call feelings territory. So let's stare at the fire in silence. Well, if I had a toolbox, I could take care of that faulty radiator. This place is a paradise! All my life, I have avoided Europe and its multitudes of terribleness. But it turns out, much to my surprise, there is actually one place in Europe that is worth seeing. These tiny islands off the coast of Scotland, where God's chosen elixirs are distilled, barreled, and prepared for consumption. This is worth the trip.
Think of yourselves as engineers steering a locomotive of positivity that runs on team power.
First of all, you don't steer a locomotive. The tracks do. Second, there are only 3 ways to motivate people: money, fear, and hunger.
It's not your typical bar. They specialize in molecular mixology. It's kind of like an experimental new way to consume alcohol.
Son, there's no wrong way to consume alcohol. I couldn't care less about the commendation, but Indianapolis is home to Charles Mulligan's Steakhouse, the best damn steakhouse in the damn state. I have taken a picture of every steak I've ever eaten there. June 2004, porterhouse, medium rare, béarnaise sauce. January 2000, they call this one the Enforcer. February 96, the steak, ribeye. The whiskey, Lagavulin 16. The lady next to me, a bitch. Specifically, my ex-wife, Tammy. Okay, this is the first time I ever went there. Look at me, just a kid. I am starving. I haven't had lunch since yesterday, so I'm gonna head over to Callahan's.
Oh, no, don't go there. They totally skimp on pickles. Let me go to Big Head Joe's for you. They have the most insane burritos.
I don't much go for ethnic food.
No, trust me. They have one that's called the Meat Tornado. Literally killed a guy last year.
You had me at Meat Tornado. It's unsettling having you just sit there.
But my report's due tomorrow.
What's it on?
Why government matters.
Really? It's never too early to learn that the government is a greedy piglet that suckles on a taxpayer's teat until they have sore, chapped nipples. I'm gonna need a different metaphor to give this 9-year-old. This is your lunch. Now, you should be able to do whatever you want to with this, right? If you want to eat all of it, great. If you want to throw it away in the garbage, that's your prerogative. But here I come, the government. And I get to take 40% of your lunch. And that, Lauren, is how taxes work.
But that's not fair.
You're learning. Uh-oh. Capital gains tax. I'd like to object again to being brought here against my will.
Okay, I'm just gonna double check your form here. Ron, you redacted all the information.
I answered some of them.
For date of birth, you wrote springtime.
Which is true.
Everything you write down is confidential. We need you to give real answers.
Fine.
How many drinks of alcohol do you consume a week?
1.
That's it? 1 drink?
1 shelf.
Do you exercise?
Yes. Love making and woodworking.
Do you have any history of mental illness in your family?
I have an uncle who does yoga.
Allergies?
Cowardice and weak-willed men. And hazelnuts.
Sexual history?
Epic and private.
Okay. I'm gonna go get your doctor. He's a rude, brash jerk. You'll love him.
Before you begin, a few ground rules. I need you to explain everything you do before you do it so I can determine whether I will allow you... Balsa wood? You could at least use mahogany.
There's something occluding your ear.
It's sawdust. Just blow.
You've got strep throat, writing a prescription for penicillin.
We'll have the rest of your test results in about 20 minutes. Cholesterol.
Not interested. Good day.
Wish all patients were like that. It's really annoying when they ask questions.
Hey, you look better. I guess actual medicine can be effective. Who'da thunk?
Please leave me alone.
Not until we go over your test results and your blood work. Your blood pressure looks fine. I'm not sure how this is possible, but your cholesterol is 120, which is the lowest I've ever seen.
What's cholesterol?
And the only problem I see is that your potassium's low, so just eat a banana once in a while.
No, thank you. I live the way I live. I eat the things I eat, and I'll die the way I'll die.
That's oddly beautiful, but also stupid. You're not alone in the world anymore, Ron. You're dating a woman who has 2 kids. So every 3 days, think about Ivy and Zoe and Diane and eat a damn banana.
Ladies. And that, Lauren, is how FDR ruined this country.
Lauren, ready to head back?
Well, I guess it's time for you to head home. I've really enjoyed talking with you. You are, and this is not a joke, much smarter than most of the people who work in this building.
I like talking with you too, Mr. Swanson.
Ron. Hang on, I have something for you. This is a Claymore landmine. Use that to protect your property.
Thanks, Ron.
You got it.
Hey, Ron. Thanks for coming, man.
Of course. This bowling alley has my favorite restaurant in Pawnee.
Really? You're not scared to eat here?
When I eat, it is the food that is scared. This is Ron. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, my Yorkshire Terrier has chewed up the legs on my kitchen table. Is there a cheap way to repair that?
Great question. Take a walnut and rub it into the legs of your table. That'll mask the scratches. Next thing you want to do is ditch the terrier and get yourself a proper dog. Any dog under 50 pounds is a cat, and cats are pointless. Come to the gala, next caller. Grapes of Wrath, chocolate chip ice cream, and Johnny Cash. Don't trust big banks or small banks. Banks are Ponzi schemes run by morons. Your house isn't haunted, you're lonely. Whatever happened to, hey, I have some apples, would you like to buy them? Yes, thank you. That's as complicated as it should be to open a business in this country. I've seen 3 movies in my life. Bridge on the River Kwai, Patton, and Herbie Fully Loaded. My girlfriend's kids love it. It's pretty funny. Next caller. Good morning. I have cried twice in my life. Once when I was 7 and I was hit by a school bus, and then again when I heard that little Sebastian had passed. His memory will live on, as today we light a fire that will burn on for eternity. Oh my God! Hey!
Nutriyum's energy bars are just absolutely loaded with high fructose corn syrup and fatty oils, and any way you slice it, they're just extremely unhealthy for you.
Leslie needs to butt out. The whole point of this country is if you want to eat garbage, balloon up to 600 pounds, and die of a heart attack at 43, you can. You are free to do so. To me, that's beautiful. My idea of a perfect government is one guy who sits in a small room at a desk, and the only thing he's allowed to decide is who to nuke. The man is chosen based on some kind of IQ test, and maybe also a physical tournament, like a decathlon. And women are brought to him, maybe, when he desires them.
One rare porterhouse, one rare sirloin, and a rasher of bacon.
Oh. That's the Lord's work you're doing, John. I'd like 4 more glasses of Lagavulin in liquid form.
That's not something you really need to specify.
You'd be surprised.
Well, why wouldn't you run this by me first, Dad? Whatever. Sorry, just weird family business.
Sounds private. No need to discuss it with me.
My parents had this small little vacation house on Lake Hubbard, and now they've sold it without telling the rest of us.
Did you not hear me say there was no need to discuss it with me?
My dad sent me this check out of the blue. My share of the profits. So disrespectful to the family structure.
Maybe a drink will help. Put some alcohol in your mouth to block the words from coming out.
Some of our blueberry wine, we make it right here at the vineyard.
I don't drink alcohol from that portion of the color spectrum.
Hey! Whoa, that's strong. Holy hell, that's a lot of alcohol.
We will take 4 bottles, please and thank you. I used to work in a sheet metal factory, but then a job came along at the tannery. The hours were better and I would get paid. Also, I'd have the chance to work with leather, both before and after it was on the cow, which had always been a dream of mine. I didn't want to give up my sheet metal job, so I tried to do both jobs and finish middle school.
How old were you?
11. The point is, I was so tired, I tried to puncture an 8-gauge aluminum foil with a leather awl.
Wow.
I learned a lesson. Never half-ass 2 things. Whole-ass 1 thing. This is a real problem, Tom. You are an addict, and you need to change.
I've downloaded every episode of Intervention. I know what to do here. You're right. I am an addict. I've hurt all my friends and family with my addiction. I will accept this gift of rehabilitation.
I'm proud of you.
but also a bit fearful that we're verging on what I call feelings territory. So let's stare at the fire in silence.